So make sure you've got some space, make sure it's safe and it's clear. You've got no dogs or cats lying near you, small children crawling around, cups of drink or tea on your mums and dads are out of the way so you're not going to wallop them. Okay, so Musubidach, Amba, Us, and just bounce on your toes, guys. Nice and springy. Feet out and in. You keep going, out and in. Go on. Ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo, and relax and circle the arms. Big circles. And backwards. And forwards. And backwards. And stretch up. Big stretch up to the ceiling. Mind your light fittings. Okay, make sure you're not standing underneath a light fitting. And lean to the left. I made that mistake many, many years ago. And up. When I lived in Outwell, was practicing kata at home and managed to knock the light fitting off completely. Lean back. And forward. My next challenge after I'd knocked it off and up was to get up to B&Q's in Wisbech to buy another lamp fitting to put it back before anyone noticed. Which I succeeded to do. The only thing was it was a different colour to the one that I'd knocked down. And change hands. And relax, right arm across the body, pull it in. Left arm across the body, pull it in. And relax, twist under your chin, push back, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, kyo, jo, open. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. Put your right foot forward, bend your knee. Push it forward, keep it there. Back straight, stretch out, and push, lean back, push your left hip forward. And relax, change sides. Put your left knee forward, back straight. Stretch up. And push your right hip forward. And relax, feet out wide. Slide your hands down to your ankles, head to the centre. Catch your right knee. Catch your left knee. Head to the centre. Okay, bring your hands forward. Push your hips back. Bring your head down between your elbows. And forward, drop down onto your forearms. Walk back on your forearms. Keep them forearms on the floor. Head to the center. Push up onto your hands. Just walk your feet in very slightly and now swing one leg forward and sit yourself down. Okay, legs out straight, touch toes. Now relax, bring both feet in together. Take hold of your ankles, pull your ankles in and push your knees down with your elbows. Relax, hands behind, back straight, and now push your knees down again. Keep your weight forward, don't lean back, keep your back straight. And relax, legs out straight, and on we get. Okay, are we all ready? Right, let's just have a look. Make sure everything's okay. See if anybody else has joined us. No, looks like everyone else is in bed this morning. Saturday morning, they should be up. Up and at it. Okay, feet together. Subida, shambao, os. And yoi. Left hand out. Right on your hip. Choksuki, ich. Ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Hey! Now crossovers. So punching across the elbows. Ready? Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, hey! And you may keep it actually. Knees forward, toes forward, thighs squeezing in. Left hand out, right hand hip. Ready, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, hey! And jump. Okay, so we're going to look at some basics. Let's go back and cover some basics, and then do some cat stuff. Just before we start, I just want to say, I had a question asked me yesterday about motivation, and some people are now, particularly juniors, I think, are finding it hard to find the motivation to actually do this or do anything. Okay, so how can we help them motivate? Well, there's two ways. You can either ask for help, look for help, and motivate yourself. Remind yourself, why are you doing this? Remind yourself, why did I start this? Remind yourself, why is this important to me? Remind yourself, what do I get from this? Yes? Remind yourself, how do I feel when I don't do this? And then that might help motivate you. Other thing you can do is you can book on a one-to-one with me. I'm quite happy for you guys to say, Sensei, can I have half an hour? And we can do that by Zoom. I can do a half-hour class for you, one-to-one, just you and me, if that helps you. I can review your videos. I've offered this many times. You want your kata reviewed, you want your Kihon reviewed. Film yourself doing it and send it to me. I will review it and send it back to you. Other people, some of the other questions I was asked about gradings. Gradings online are very difficult because I can't really, lower grades we can get away with it, higher grades, mid grades, a little bit more difficult because we need to test more things. All I'll say is on gradings, if you've kept your training up with kata and Kihon and practice the foot drills for Ippon Kumite, when we get back to the dojo, the ones of you who've been keeping that practice up during this period, I will be looking at you ready for your next grading. And if you're ready, we'll do it, because that's what I want to do. And if you want help to see if you're ready, see where you are in that process, send me a video of you doing your Kihon and your Kata, and then I can review it and tell you where you are, okay? So if that helps to give people a little bit more motivation to do stuff, then let's do it. Let's send me stuff, let me review it, and as soon as we get back, we can start looking at those sorts of things, okay? So what you do now is important to what we do, how we move on when we get back into a dojo situation. Okay, so put your left foot forward. Gidan Barai. We want 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, so make sure you've got enough space to move 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. If you've only got room to do one, do one. So we're just doing Oizuki. 2 Oizukis. Ready? Ich, knee, and then back. Ich, knee, forward. Ich, knee, and back. Ich, knee, forward. Ich, knee, and back. Ich, knee. Hey! You now do Agyukis, please. So I want you to drive in 2 Agyukis. Ready? Ich, knee, and back. Ich, knee, ich, knee, ich, knee, ich, knee. One more. Ich, knee. Hey! And your man. So at the moment, we're just looking at Kihon. We're just looking at one technique, boom, next technique, 2 techniques. So what we're looking at is the Kihon and the structure. Okay? So now, left foot forward, into Gidan Barai. Now I want you to do Gidan Barai. Forward and back. Ready? 2. Ready? Each, knee, and back. Each, knee, each, knee. Nice and strong, please. Each, knee, each, knee, each, knee, and your man. So make sure you're squeezing your legs in, bringing your hands into the chamber position, driving in, finishing the technique. So we want boom, boom, 2 nice Kihon techniques, yes? Okay, so left foot forward, Gidan Barai. So now we're going to do Soto Uki. Soto Uki. 2 forward and 2 back. Ready? Ich, knee, 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 ich, eight, and gently. Okay, so left foot forward again into Gidan Barai. Same movement forward and back. This time, I want you to do Agi MP. Something slightly different. Something that we've practiced in the last couple of weeks, a couple of times. Agi MP. So Agi MP is a rising elbow. So from here, I'm going to drive forward and ich, drive forward, knee, drive back, ich, drive back, turn. Yes? Got it? Okay. Ready? Ready? Ich, knee, turn, shi, go, rook, shish, haj, ko, ja, ich, kiai, eight, and gently. Okay, now put your left foot forward again into Gidan Barai. And this time, we want to drive forward Mewashi MP. So, again, we practiced this, introduced this a couple of weeks ago. So, Mewashi MP. So, from here, we drive forward and ich, then knee, then sun, then shi. Open, you can open the hand of the MP to deliver the next one, or you can just keep it nice and tight. There has to be a relaxation here. Think of this for an application If I'm pulling somebody here, I'm moving back, pulling in and striking. If I'm going forward, I've hit, grabbed, boom. So open the hand from here, open the hand, go in, and it helps you to develop. It helps you to develop the yaku hip. Helps you to develop the rotation in your hip. Okay. So left foot forward, get on right. Again, first technique. Ready? Each, open, knee, then go back. Each, knee, forward. Each, knee. So now open them together. San, shi, go, rook, shish, haj, each, knee, san, shi, eight. And Jimmy. Okay, so a little bit of structured training there. Don't know about you guys, I'm thirsty. If you've got a drink, have a quick swig. I'm going to. Very dry this morning. Okay, so we'll look, see if everything is okay. Signal's all good, thank you guys for that feedback. Now, with your basics, what I want you to do now is think along the terms we was doing in the kata this week, where we were putting two techniques together. Instead of going each, knee, or boom, boom, we're going to go boom, boom. We're going to use the drive between the two techniques to create a really strong second one. So for instance, on your oizuki, we're going to drive forward, each knee, real quick, or quicker than before, but not just walking through it, no, driving through it. So slow motion, we come in, each, then I'm pushing my body forward, look, already pushing my body forward and bending my front leg, ready for the second punch, ready to drive. I'm not punch, I'm not stopping, I'm preparing or ready to move off again, yeah? Okay? So try and get that, feel that load point in the middle of the two techniques. The load point is there, when your foot lands, the knees bending, your weight still pushing forward, ready to launch you forward for the second technique. Okay, let's try it. Ready? 2 Jodans. Ready? Forward. Each knee. And back. San, shi. Ready? Each knee. And back. San, shi. Each knee. San, shi. Last one. Each knee. And back. San, shi. And Jemmy. Much harder to do going backwards. Because when we go backwards, we have to collapse, drive, collapse and drive. So you're taking the load on the back leg to be able to shift. So it's a much harder body compression to make or to feel going backwards. Okay? Get it wrong and bend too far and the leg collapses. Leg too straight when you trip over yourself. So it's just that little sink as you're going backwards, a little sink, then drive and just that little sink downwards. So the senior grades of you training might find that a little bit easier than the junior grades. If that's fine, just concentrate on the way forward and develop that first. So remember, we learn things in stages of development. If you're not ready to develop that stage moving backwards, but it feels better for you going forwards, get that bit right first. Then you can develop the backward movement. Okay? You can't do everything at once. Nobody can. I made that mistake when I was a brown belt. Okay? So don't do that. Don't make my mistakes. Make your own. And then I can help you put them right. Okay, so agioki. So this time I want you to drive forward 2 agiokis, the same. Boom, boom. Are you ready? Ready? Knee. And back. San, shi. Forward. Each knee. Keep it going. San, Shi, Go, Rook, Shi, Hard, Cha, Ja, Teach, Ni, and Jamai. Should be getting a bit warm by now. But yeah. Good. Okay, again, work at your own pace. Speed is all relative to the individual. Yeah, it's all relative to you. Your speed is your own speed, not mine or anybody else's. Okay, and you have to work at your own level of speed with your own level of control to suit your body, to suit you, so you can control your movements. If you try and run as fast as someone else, you'll fall over, or you're going to break yourself trying to keep up with them. Yes? You know, imagine me going training with Usain Bolt, 100-meter runner. I'd actually try and keep up with that guy. I'm gonna fail miserably. I'm gonna die physically. I'm gonna ruin myself and break myself just trying to do that. The only person you need to keep up with is yourself, nobody else. So when we look at speed and I say faster, that's your faster. That's your speed, nobody else's, okay? So keep it at a speed you can control. That's very important. Okay, so let's check on the time because I have one more bit of Kihon I want to do. Oh, loads of time. Okay, so this time I want you to do, we're going to introduce Agiyoki. Wind that back, it never happened. We're going to introduce Yakuzuki. So left foot forward, left foot forward. Zenko to Dachi. You're not going to move for this one. You're not going to move for this one. Okay? In fact, you can. Put your right foot forward. Put your right foot forward. Yes? Right foot forward. Gidambarai. Yes? So, I want you to make one stance forward. Make Gidambarai. Ich. Yakuzuki. Ni. Then don't move your feet. Keep your feet still. Agyoki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Yes? Then we go backwards. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Haj. And Yame. So we go forward. Gidambarai Yakuzuki. Agyoki Yakuzuki. Satoki Yakuzuki. Uchoki Yakuzuki. Then we move backwards and repeat the same. Yes? Have we got that? Cool. Right foot forward then, guys. Right foot. And make Gidambarai. So forward. Ready? Gidambarai first. Ready? Yish. Ni. San. Shi. Then back. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Forward. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Back. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. And jump. You got that? Or was it too quick? Oh no. Get carried away. This is one of the problems we have, or one of the challenges I have teaching like this, is I can't gauge your speed. I can't gauge your tempo. I don't know where the class is in terms of where we are in movement and timing. So I'll go a bit slower, shall I? Yeah, okay. So right foot forward, Tenkusudachi. Right hand, Gidambarai. Right. I'll go a bit slower. Ready? Ready, Gidambarai first. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Now backwards. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Forward. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Backwards. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. And is that better? Good. Okay. Coming undone. So, timing is important. Timing is important. But everything we do relies on timing. We spoke about this in previous lessons. the movement of your body, legs and arms. It's all about timing, getting the timing right. So sometimes in training, we just slow it down to get the connections right, and then the speed will come naturally from those connections. Okay, so one more time, put your right foot forward, please. Okay, Gidambarai. So forward, Gidambarai Yakuzuki, Agyoki Yakuzuki, Totoaki Yakuzuki, Ochioki Yakuzuki. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, back 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8! And gently. Okay, so now to finish our little section off, what I want to do is do the whole thing, 1 count. So we come forward on the first count, 1 count. Yeah, then we go back. Second count, yes? So all 4 techniques, 1 count. Can we do that? We can try, can't we? Again, your speed. I'll try and keep it slow. Okay, are you ready? Right leg forward, Gidambarai. Ready, all 4. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Rook! Cheese! Hodge! 8! And gently. Okay, so that's a combination drill you can play with, train at your own pace, slow it right down to feel the connections. That's what I do. I slow this when I'm doing my own training. I slow it right down, right down, right down, right down, and I make the movements big, and I feel the connections with my body, and then I try and get quicker. But I always go deep down first, as well as fast. Don't just think it has to be fast. Go deep down into your technique. Feel the connections in your body, which we've been talking about an awful lot in this last 9 weeks, about going down and connecting with your techniques a lot more. And hopefully you'll have all been better for it. Right, I'm going to have a quick drink, and then we're going to have the final section of today, which is a little bit of fun with some, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Heian katas. Okay, with some Heian katas. So did I see some new people pop up on there this morning? Let's have a look. Emma, Harry, Gary, and Nadine. Hey, welcome aboard, guys. So that'd be Josh. Hey, how we doing? Okay, so this next little section is just going to link some Heian katas together. We're just going to have a little play with some Heian kata techniques to finish off our Heian kata week. Okay, so all I'm going to be doing is moving from side to side, from west to east. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so I want you to follow me and do the best you can to follow these techniques. I'm going to go really slow, so I don't get this wrong. Because whenever you do something, see, this is what I was saying earlier. When I bring something new into the classroom or into the dojo, I have to practice it. So a lot of the time I'm out here, I'm back in here when you're not watching, trying to put these things together so they're right for when you are watching. Okay, so we are learning Kihon, not the kata, in order to learn the kata. Does that make sense? We're learning Kihon, not the kata, to learn the kata. Yeah, in order to learn the kata. Okay, so think about that one. Right, so from your yoi position, you're going to do Gidan Barai Oizuki to your left. Ready? With me. Ich, knee. Now repeat exactly the same the other side. Pulling. Ich, knee. Okay, that's Kata Kihon, yes? Pull in and make Gidan Barai the other side. Ich, knee. Now go back the other way. Gidan Barai. Ich, knee, san. Okay, so now I want you to pull in. Ich, knee, san. Change. Ich, knee, san. Draw your left foot in. Look over your left shoulder. Drive back out to the left. Ich, knee, san. Ich, knee, san. Sink. Ich, knee. Pull the left foot in. Drive out. Ich, knee, san. Ich, knee, san. And gently. Yeah, okay. Interesting little combinations. Interesting little drill. Just taking elements, putting together in a sequence, and learning how to do them. It doesn't matter what grade you are. Really, really doesn't matter what grade you are. I've seen little kids in China. I've seen little children in Japan do this. 7, 8, 9-year-olds. 7-year-olds do this in Japan. Or not actually in Japan, but I've seen videos of them do this kind of, not this drill, but this kind of thing. So it is possible. You just got to follow strong and do the best you can. And gradually you pick it up. Okay, so should we go again? Here we go, guys. So, ready? Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ich, knee, san, ich, knee, san, pull in, look left, ich, knee, san, ich, knee, san, ich, knee, pull in, look left, ich, knee, san, ich, knee, san. Okay, so for those of you who know the Heian katas, it's just a drill for practicing the opening sections. For those of you who don't know the Heian katas, or all of them, it's a way of practicing karate techniques, practicing movement, practicing Kihon, and also learning a little bit about kata. Okay, so when we kind of learn a little bit about something, that a little bit that we know opens the door to know an awful lot more. Okay, this is a secret, or not a secret. It's not a secret really, but this is the way. This is the thing. If we know a little bit or one thing, we can use that one thing or that little bit to find out an awful lot more and learn a lot more about that one thing and make it bigger. We've already spoke about that. The danger is that when some people know that one thing, or they know that little bit of information, They think they know everything. And that little bit of information on its own becomes very dangerous because it's only a very tiny piece of information, which if you don't know what's behind it, what's underneath it, what happens when you unpeel it, then that can be very dangerous to you because you expose yourself for only knowing that one little tiny thing. But if you know that one tiny thing really well, when you peel the layers back and you find out an awful lot more about that one tiny thing, then you protect yourself and build your knowledge up. So when you come to use it or speak about it, you have more depth and more understanding about what it is. Okay? Yeah? Okay. What's the saying? A little piece of knowledge is a dangerous thing. Yes? That little piece of knowledge is only dangerous if you treat it as a little piece of knowledge. If you treat it as a pathway to 10,000 more things, then you're on a winner. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, shish, haj, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, roaring, drive out, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, drop in, ich, ni, pull in, look, drive out, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san. And Jeremy. Okay, how are we doing for time? Still haven't got a clock. I really must buy a clock. Really must buy a clock. Okay, so let's do this again. We've got time. I'll do this twice more. And then we'll look at a new kata that we've been doing. Okay, so ready from your yoi position. Okay, ready. Ich, ni, pull in, san, shi, pull in, ich, ni, pull in, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, roar in, prepare, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, drop, ich, ni, pull in, drive out, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san. Anyway. Okay, so if we wanted to upgrade that, we can. Remember from our kata training in the week that where there are pairs of kata, pairs of Kihon, where we have Gidanbarai, Oizuki, they flow. They're not 1, 2, it's boom, boom. They flow. So if we wanted to upgrade that, we could inject a bit more energy into it, a little bit like we did with the Kihon earlier. So when we make our first Gidanbarai, my body's still moving forward, knee, and I go straight to the punch. Yeah? I haven't stopped. Keep that slight momentum going. I've loaded and I'm keeping my momentum going. Yeah? It's a little bit like once you start a ball rolling, once you start it rolling, you just give it a push and it keeps going. And that's what we want to do, is keep our momentum going. Where there's two techniques, boom, boom. So if we wanted to, we can do that. So I'm going to try and do that now. And do your best to keep up with it. If you still want to do this in boom, 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 that's fine. If you want to inject a bit of pace into it in the pairs, then let's go for it. Here we go, ready? So, upgrade to where we've just been. Ready? 1、2、3、4、1、2、3、4、1、2、3、1、2、3、1、2、3、1、2、3、1、2、pull in、1、2、3、1、2、3. So, you can keep that to whatever pace is relevant to you, where you are right now in your training. So we go slow, boom, 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 boom. And then when we're ready, we put the timing in, and we put the speed in, we put the connections in, which is kind of what we've been working on all week in these lessons. I'm kind of wanting to have a common theme throughout the week. Again, it's been difficult to get a lesson to keep that through the week. I don't want to do the same lesson for everybody every day. I want to have slightly different, but not too different, because otherwise it makes it harder for me I'm putting too much content out there. So that's the theme for the week, is this connection between the techniques. Okay, guys? So I hope you've got that. Don't worry if that was too fast for you. Go back to the slow movements. Make those long, big connections, then build your speed up gradually. Okay? All these things you'll see in the dojo when we come back. But everything I'm trying to do right now in this 9 weeks, I've tried to do things that have a value and things that are useful. I don't believe in doing something to screw it up straight away. I'm a hoarder. Ask my wife, I'm a hoarder. That will come in useful one day. Yeah? I store stuff. My daughter's the same. I don't know where she gets it from. But if I'm going to work hard on stuff or put a lot of effort into something, I want it to be useful, not just to chuck it away. So a lot of what we've been doing in the last 9 weeks will be in the dojo when we come back. It's going to stay with us because I think it's useful. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to move back because we're going to do Kikushi Shodan. Kikushi Shodan. So this is the kata that we kind of threw out there a couple of weeks ago as a mishmash kata of all sections of hyans. So we're going to be moving through the hyan katas at different stages through this. So if you haven't done it before, just do your best to follow. If you have, then obviously you've got a bit of knowledge. There is a video for this on our YouTube channel and on the website, so you can follow this and practice this at home. It's all there for you. So let's have a go, guys, to finish off this Saturday morning class. I don't know about you guys, but I feel brilliant this morning. Really feel full of energy, and I feel absolutely banging today. So I want to spread that through this screen and out to you guys in your homes, and I hope you get some of that energy back through into your rooms and your houses, and it makes you feel good. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do a kata. So if you have to shift back at any stage to make room for yourself, then just shift back. Okay, good. Right, Kikuchi Shodan, Kata Kikuchi Shodan. So Taikyo Q first. Ready? Ich, ni, Hyan Shodan, San, Shi, Hyan Nidan, Ich, ni, San, Ei, Shi. Now into Hyan Shodan. Ich, ni, San, Shi, Hyan Yodan, Kakiwakyuki. Ich, ni, Ich, ni, San, Shi, Hyan Yodan. Ich, ni, San, Shi. Go. Ich, ni, San, Shi. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember that? Good. I'm surprised I do actually. My head is just so full of stuff. Okay, here we go. Ready? Kata Kikushi Shodan. 1、2、3、4。1、2、3、4、go! 1、2、3、4、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、2、3、4、5、1、2、3、4、4。Us. Okay. One more time. Let's do this in 3, shall we? Do it one more time. Okay. Here we go, guys. So, yoi. Kata Kikushi Shodan. Ready. 1、2、3、4、1、2、3、4、1、2、3、4、1、2、3、1、2、3、1、2、3、1、2、3、4、5、1、2、3、4。What? Okay, guys. Whoa! Again, quite a bit in there today. Take the main thing as from the week, really, just connecting your techniques, even if you're doing them in pairs. Boom, boom. We have that one technique leads to the next technique. Not stop, start. They're not individual, they're connected, yes? They're not individual, they're connected. It's a bit like links in a chain. A link in a chain on its own, unconnected to the link is weak, is useless, it's on its own, it's isolated. Okay?